and like all the other guys with belts in the division as well. Let's speak a little bit upon that because William Cepeda is also a mandatory for the WBC, which is Shakur's title.
Right.
You know, what angle do you think he should? What angle do you think he's gonna go?
Who?
William
Zaveda in terms of fighting
Cepeda.
or the fight
Yeah.
going on?
What title do you think he wants to go for?
I don't think really none. He don't want to fight the best. That's just my opinion. Hey, if this,
So so
look, I
who's the
would take.
weakest link then at 135 with a title then?
It shouldn't matter who he want to fight if he a fighter. And you know what I mean? Opinion is is just like an asshole. Everybody got one. What I say about him won't mean shit. You know what I mean? I would like to see him, in my opinion, I would like to see him fight Shakur, and I would like to see him go after Shakur. I don't think there's nobody else there to go after, man. You know, your promoter says you that guy. Okay. I seen one fighter to pay the last fight. The guy that he fought had a fight prior to that.
Giovanni Cabrera.
Right.
He
And you
went to
see
that
how this cat,
fight drive.
see how this here cat, he boxed and moved around, used the whole ring,
Hmm.
right? Now, when he fought Oz Zepeda, this motherfucker stood right there. Stood right there, didn't use no movement at all. Then right after the fight, Oscar De La Hoya says, Shakur, how'd you like to fight Zepeda now? Which means right there that told me he paid that man to stand there and take the whooping. That was a show. It wasn't a fight. But
At
look at
any point, at any point of the career right now, with everything Oscar's doing, would you guys take on a role of signing with Golden Boy to make this type of fight happen?
against Tank. No,
No,
we
I
don't.
mean, well,
Oh,
against
Zepeda.
Zepeda, against any of these guys,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, we'll take it, man. I mean, you know, Shakur wants to stay active. You know, his activity, his inactivity really makes him bored, and it really sometimes.
Remember, he's going through a signal problem, but Oscar De La Hoya specifically said that Shakur Stevenson is not a great fighter for him. You know,
Yeah.
he publicly said that. What did you see that message, Wale?
No, you know I don't do media that much, man.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
I'll tell you this here much. If Shakur said he's signing with him, I bet you he's turning around and sign him.
100%.
mm,
100%. 100%.
I think
Uh,
it was the beginning of Clapback Thursdays.
you see, it's one thing, you know, Oscar no boxing. Now
Look
let's
at
say
it.
he call.
Look at it, Wiley.
Uh,
Look at the screen.
mm,
Coach, here it
This
is. All
is
right.
this
uh,
is this is the comment.
Let's start with the WBC and ordering Shakur Stevenson versus William Cepeda. Ordering? What does that mean? They ordered Canelo Benavidez like 3 years ago, and that didn't happen. Will you make a decision? Three other options. Shakur Stevenson, you're a free agent. You're a great fighter, great talent, but not for me. I believe that when somebody says you're not fighting for the public, I cannot promote. Now, there's a lot of rumors going on that the Saudis are going to take over boxing and buy out every
That's it,
single promoter.
Mills. That's it. That's it,
All
man.
right, Coach. So tell me,
mm.
what's your thought?
But my thought is like this here. Like Bernard Hopkins told me one thing. He said, listen, don't let nobody fool you. He said, listen, everything is about the damn money, okay? And he said, the next thing he said, they would cheat you at everything that they can if you allow them to do that. So I take it from here. If it's about the money, he's a promoter. Why wouldn't he take the opportunity to make the money on the biggest?
Hit the subscribe button, y'all. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? And post the
Okay, sorry, man.
visibility.
Another phone call just came through.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. All right.
Yeah.
Can you run that back? What you just was trying to say? Because for
I
5 seconds
said,
it went back.
yeah, it's all about the money. You know what I'm saying? So if this is the biggest fight of the year and possibly the biggest fight in the last few years, right? Why wouldn't you promote it? Why wouldn't you want to promote it? So that's a bunch of crap.
Mm, mm.
Am
Coach,
I
your thoughts?
right or wrong? Huh? Would you would no? If you win this for the money, what fight could he possibly make more money on?
William Cepeda,
Yeah,
Tank Davis.
Shakur
I don't think
Stevens.
you look. You better look at tanks and them ratings, okay, and TV ratings. Let's deal with that. And they ain't been killing no ratings, especially pay per views. You
But he's on
know,
pay per.
you hold,
But he's constantly on pay per view.
You know who the top rated fighter is over the last few years?
Who's
Even
that?
more than Tyson Fury, Shakur. Look at his
Shakur
TV
had the
ratings.
highest ESPN ratings in his last outing.
Yeah.
No. Shakur over the last 3-4 years had been the highest rated, had the highest TV.
He talking facts, y'all.
Yeah, but you know what people gonna say though, Coach. You know what
Uh,
people gonna say though. They gonna say that, hey, Coach, that's free TV.
okay, but they can't say this here. One thing they can't say that Shakur's first 20 opponents had 211 something losses.
Mm.
Mm. So
Whoa.
so
Okay,
do you?
now
Ooh,
Shakur's first 20 opponents had 13 total losses. Now you got Tank with 200 something losses and Devin with over 152 losses on their first 20 opponents.
Mm. That's a good debate right there.
Look
I
at the
never looked
box
at
rec.
that.
Look at the box rec. And then again, they fighting opponents with 32 losses, 40 something losses. One of them fought the guy with 44 losses twice.
all right,
Damn.
we talking about that.
Huh?
But but Coach, now people gonna say that was the
But
amateurs.
No,
that's what
this
no.
is the
He talking
professionals,
about the
bro. This
pros.
pros.
He
This
talking about the
pros.
pros. He talking about the up and coming fights. They up and
No,
coming fights.
I'm talking about his first 20 bouts. The opponents that they fought had over, Tank had over 200 losses, and Devins had over
Oh,
152 losses.
he's adding
He
the
adding the
opponent's
opponents
losses.
up.
I got
Yeah,
what you're saying.
yeah.
My
To
bad,
see
Coach.
who fought stiffer competition, showing who
Got you.
fought better competition. Yeah.
Got you. Got you.
Well, that's the
We
way you
talking about
learn. That's the way you get better. Anything else is just a non-real, unreal. It's not reality because if you fighting opponents that are really not high skill level, how is that enhancing and developing your skills? While you knocking guys out that everybody done knocked out 10 times or more.
okay. Okay.
That's dope. I think that, but in Javante Davis' last 6 fights, he fought all 6 undefeated fights, six
Uh-huh.
undefeated fighters. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? And
the last opponent was scheduled. We're in negotiations for you guys, Frank Martin. You
Yeah.
guys were gonna fight Frank Martin
Yeah, and
right.
he skipped out and rather fight Tank.
Mm.
for the money, right?
Money was the same. Don't
The,
let
the
them
money was the
motherfuckers
same.
fool. He didn't want to fight Shakur. That nigga talk all that bullshit.
Coach,
Mm.
it was the same. How do
Yeah.
you know? For
Well,
real, it was
yeah,
the
because
same.
it was the most money he ever made in his life.
I believe him. Yeah, I believe him.
Oh,
To
so
me,
they didn't outbid that bid?
look.
Because I believe it was
Put
like a
that
little.
situation in reverse. We'd have took that fight. Now look at this here. Now, let me show you another case. We called Leo Santa Cruz out way before Tank, right? We was Leo Santa Cruz mandatory. Guess what? He went up and fought Tank rather than fight us.
Mm. Mm.
Hmm.
Mm.
But
That's reality.
you don't think it's for the more money though, Coach?
No, it ain't about the money. Want for more money? Because look,
So do you think
brother,
it's
let me tell you,
loyalty then? Do you think it's loyalty towards the company then?
the company. Oh, it's Bob Arum, man. You know, Bob Arum ain't gonna want to make another Floyd Mayweather, man. He ain't gonna want. Look at the
Well,
same
I'm saying
contract that
because like he's signed to Errol Spence and they have that PBC connection. Tank got the PBC connection. I'm talking about that type of loyalty.
that it ain't about loyalty. You know what loyalty is, too, bro? The loyalty in boxing is the money. Remember I told you before, man. Boxers are just like cattle, man. You herd them in, you herd them out. And now,